Good evening. Welcome to the Board of Selectmen regular meeting for Monday, January 6th, 2025. I'm going to open this meeting at 6:02 p.m. If you would please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next item is to approve the warrant for WR 2514 payables and warrant PR 2513 for payroll. What would the board like to do with that?
I'll make a motion to approve warrants WR 25-14 payables and PR 25-13 payroll.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have a motion. I'm asking for a motion to approve the minutes of the special session of Board of Selectmen meeting of June 3rd, 2025.
I move that we approve the minutes of January 3rd, 2025 as written.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I would like now to open the public session if we have anybody who would like to address the board with any concerns. Nobody for this evening? Okay, thank you. We'll continue with Building Inspector, Mr. Robert Lanciani, who's asked to be put on the agenda for tonight.
Good evening. I
Good
have
evening.
2 items to discuss with the board tonight, both of which may have a financial impact. First, 23 Coldbrook Road. The barn over there has gotten in worse shape. I got an email over the weekend. Some of the building is starting to come off, which could land in the neighbor's property. Tried to get a hold of the lawyer, and it's in probate and nobody's willing to spend any money on anything. Having looked at it again this week, I will be declaring it a dangerous building, which triggers some responsibilities to the town. So I wanted to bring that to you before I get the letter out to them. I believe it's in danger. A heavy storm or something could cause a collapse. And we've got to protect the neighbors. I don't think that the owners are willing to spend a dime on it. So once I declare it a dangerous building, I'm going to ask the town to send the survey team to evaluate it and see if they agree with me. And I talked to Chief Howe to ask if the town does have a survey team. By law, there's requirements that it's the town fire chief, the town engineer, and a third person who's a disinterested party, but knowledgeable in construction, or whatever, that could evaluate the building. If they agree with me that it's dangerous, then I would have to order the people to make it safe within 24 hours. If they don't, it then becomes a responsibility of the towns to make it safe, either by fencing it off so that nobody can get into it, or proceeding to demolish the barn in some fashion.
So just for a point of reference,
Yeah.
the 24-hour thing would do nothing as far as other than start the ball rolling.
It starts, once I send them a letter and they are in receipt of it, and I'll be sending it certified so we get proof of receipt. They have 24 hours to start doing something. If they don't, then the responsibility comes back to me to do it. And I don't have funds in a budget anywhere to fence it off or tear it down or whatever. So
from the owner's standpoint, they would just sit on the
It's
24-hour notice.
yes, it's in probate. The people that will inherit it once probate is done have said through their lawyer, they're not going to spend a dime. They don't care what we tell them. They have not said that to me, but the lawyer has shared with me that they will not be doing anything. but I have to give them legally the 24 hours to do something.
right.
But then when they do nothing, knowing it's dangerous, if I say it's dangerous, the fire chief says, and the survey team agree that it's dangerous and could be collapsing at any time, the town's in a place where we're responsible to protect the neighbors and anybody who may go on to the property.
So just for clarity, there is no lending institution that we're aware of.
None that I'm aware of. What I would like to do is have the town attorney do a title search on the property to see if there is any other parties may be other than the ones that we know who are deceased and it's in probate. Because if there is a bank or some other institution that has a loan or lien or something on it,
They would
They would
automatically
probably
become the
want-
responsible party.
yes.
Yeah.
But my understanding is I have not done a title search or anything.
Yeah, and I think the board's understanding is the taxes are paid up to date.
Yeah, the taxes are paid because they know they're going to be getting something.
Yeah.
But they don't want to spend any money to get it. So we're in a situation where I've been noticed enough times by the neighbors and I've gone and looked at it and it has gotten noticeably worse, and I'm going to be declaring it dangerous by the requirements of my job and asking the survey team to look at it. But so I'd like short term for the board to allow me to talk to the town attorney on steps that I need to take so that the Ts are crossed, the Is are
Correct.
dotted. I protect the town and do what we can to move forward with it. The second item I have, and if there's any questions on this one, I just soon
You want,
deal with this first. And
you want to do
I
the
just-
motion on the first one first, or?
Yeah,
I'll make a motion to grant permission for Robert Lanciani, OCAM's building inspector, to confer with town council for the property on 23 Colebrook Road. As far as sending legal notice,
I thought the email I got was 23. It's the house.
how about if I just say the old post office? That should do it, I think.
yeah, I just add a little bit more and have council give us an opinion on
Right, yes.
putting a lien on the building for all of our expenses.
Yes, we would want to lean it so that if and when probate goes through, the town gets their money before the owners who do nothing get their money.
Well, yeah, so if we had to tear the barn down,
Right.
that would be
Or any expense that we have to
Any
spend.
If we have to fence it in, if I have to have town council prepare documents and they charge us, I would think that we want to make sure we lien the property for all costs.
Absolutely.
So to amend the motion to include a municipal lien within the documentation from town council.
Yes. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye,
Okay,
thank you.
thank you.
Number 2,
680 Spencer Road. The folks there some time ago came to me for a building permit, which I denied. They went to the zoning board of appeals for a variance. They were denied. They built an addition anyways. I sent them a letter. They kind of ignored me. Eventually, they went back to the zoning board of appeals. They were granted a variance with conditions. It's been almost a year. They have ignored the conditions. They continue to use that building, and last week I found that they have built another building with no building permits, which is closer to the lot line than the first building that they did without permits. I'd like to talk to town council about what my remedies are there. My belief, since they've ignored myself on 2 different issues and the zoning board on 2 different occasions, that I'm probably going to have to go to court on that one to get a resolution.
All right, so I'll make a motion to for the building and commissioner, inspector, what's your title now?
Titles Commissioner,
Commissioner, okay.
pay you worse.
Robert Lanciani, to also contact town council, in regards to 680 Spencer Road and, do you want to add the same thing? As far as expenses and liens, et cetera, or to cover the town's expenses?
That might be involved in fines and everything else.
Right. So I'll leave it as that, just that you are granted town council access.
Thank you. If town council recommends that we go to court on it, we'll keep you apprised on where we are with that.
Okay.
Because if we do that, we'll get more involved.
Second,
All in favor?
Bye.
Aye.
any good news?
Um, We continue to see growth with building permits and new applications for things.
Good.
I will be later this year suggesting to the town before town meeting that we review our permit fees so that we can, it's been a few years since that's been done, and I believe we should adjust some of our fees to reflect the increased cost to the town.
Yeah. Okay.
And hopefully come February 3rd, when the governor's new housing proposal comes through, it doesn't come through with a vengeance. So, does the town have a survey team that any of you know of? Tim didn't, and I don't know.
I've seen one.
I've never seen one either. No.
Heard of one going back in time.
I will talk to Tim. He's by statute, this fire chief is on it.
Right.
I don't believe the town has an engineer that's on payroll for anything, but maybe there is.
No.
Maybe,
No.
maybe I don't know if the DPW commissioner is qualified by the state guidelines, or if he's willing to do it.
I think Pat's certified,
Don't believe so,
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
heating
because
and
we're not a
ventilation
DPW,
and
so,
stuff, but
Yeah.
not structural.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we may have to find 2 volunteers to
okay.
have to move forward on that.
Okay.
Just so you're aware ahead of time.
Thank you so
Sorry to bring you
much.
bad news to start the
Okay,
year,
but
but
Happy New Year to you too.
thank you.
Thank you, Duffy.
Okay, a lot of information. Okay, any more comment on the
No,
building inspector?
no, I think we'll just have
You? No,
to wait and see what he
okay.
comes up with.
Yes, yeah. All right, I'll continue with Class 2 license for BHT OCAM LLC. They have submitted for the town of Ocam used car dealer license, Class 2, to buy and sell secondhand motor vehicles. BHT of Ocam LLC, located at 358 Colebrook Road, Ocam, Massachusetts. The property is located on Colebrook Road. The license will expire December 31st, 2025. What would you like to do with that license?
I'll make a motion, let me just see the address. For a Class 2 license for BHT, for 358 Colebrook Road to expire on the 31st of December, 2025.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We'll see in the application, the last, or somewhere towards the end of the application, the form also needs to be filled, signed by the 3 board members, please.
Okay. Okay, all set on that?
Yep.
Fiscal year 2026 budget discussion, which we've been involved in. We've also discussed a bit with the finance committee as well. We're also looking to go into our special town meeting. And we've been talking about different proposals for that as well. For budget discussion, I think first we'd like to say everybody needs going to be tight on budget, on money, spending money. We're asking people at the end of this year to please spend as little as possible to keep your departments going. And when you get your budget information that is sent to all the department heads, please be very careful about the numbers that we are putting down so that we'll be able to balance our budget. Vice Chair?
I would go one step further. I would say, ask the department heads, except for contractual raises. There are certain contracts that have things in them. Everything should be level funded until we get a handle on the entire budget.
And I,
Okay,
and I think, we were not really entertaining any capital expenditures other than what we discussed, waiting on numbers for the school.
Yeah.
The
The school.
elementary school. Gymnasium wall.
Yeah.
And we don't have those numbers yet, maybe Wednesday night, so. I'll attend that and see if they have a package of whatever they have, quotes, whatever. to Bring back.
have we heard that they have the 3 quotes?
No,
Not yet.
No.
I
I
thought,
haven't. You haven't.
no, I thought we were hoping to have it by this meeting with them, so. Maybe they'll have it when they come to
Right.
the meeting. That would be a great thing
It's a line item on the agenda, so they must have something on their agenda.
on their agenda.
District-wide, yeah.
Yeah.
For all the
For
different,
all.
Okay, so
Capital.
they'll be meeting on
Wednesday, I think.
Wednesday at, I think it's 6:30 at the school. Quabbin.
Yeah, I'll have to double check the time. I don't remember. I know they also have a meeting Thursday night, which is a regular school committee.
Yeah.
Meeting.
Which would probably be 7 o'clock,
6:30.
6:30 for that one also. Okay, we will check on that. Good. Any other comments pertinent to the 2026 budget?
Like, I don't know why, but it's in my calendar at 5 o'clock Wednesday.
5 o'clock?
Okay, I know originally the one that canceled was at 5,
Mhm.
so maybe
Okay, they may have kept it
Maybe they
then.
may
I'll double check.
check.
Okay.
I'd rather it be at 5 than 7.
We are still going to be working with Finance Committee. I was hoping a member of Finance Committee would have been here tonight. I have asked them to please send a member to all Board of Selectmen meetings. And so far it has not been done. I will request again, we did put a notice out to them to please have somebody attend this meeting. And as I look around, I don't see anyone from their committee here.
The accountant sending out
Yeah,
to everybody,
yes,
budget,
And she will collect them,
and she'll collect them.
gather it, and then provide it to the board.
yeah.
Okay.
So she will be doing that for us.
Right.
Anything else for 2026 budget?
Not yet.
I think we've been pretty clear to all members of all the boards and all the department heads what we're looking for as far as
Yeah. I
their
think so.
determinations of expenditures for next year. So hopefully we can keep within our expenses.
Just so everybody knows, we got like 180,000 in free cash certified. But last year we used 178,000 to balance the budget. So we've only got a cushion of 2,000 without making cuts or to going into an override, so. This is gonna be a tough year.
It's gonna be a very, very close year.
Well, and we're gonna dip into that with the agenda item, so.
Mhm.
um, It'll be a little deeper than,
Yes, it will be.
it won't be a plus, it'll be a minus going forward
Yep.
after the special town meeting. So,
Spending out of free cash for something like that is not suspendable or sustainable for very long. And this year, I think we've just about reached it.
But yeah, the DOR does not recommend it,
No, they don't.
but every city and town has to do it.
But we all have to do it to try to
Balance the
meet
budget,
what
so,
the schools are requesting.
yeah, we don't even know what that is.
We have no idea. Even though I've been to some of their committee meetings, there's still no figure coming.
Yeah,
It's still too early for
Yeah.
them to make a decision.
exactly.
So we just have to do the best we can at our end. And I think everybody, from what I see from all the department directors and all the departments themselves, I see a good effort.
Mhm.
I think so far, we're just about halfway through. And we still have 50% of
Yeah.
most of the money
Yeah.
remaining for all the boards. So I'm very confident that we'll be able to meet our goal.
Yeah.
Hopefully by this town meeting. Any other discussion that we've missed for the 26th?
Not on that.
Okay, discussion for the warrant for the special town meeting discussion. We are holding a special town meeting on Monday, January 27th, 2025 at 7 PM at the Ocam Fire Station. The warrant will be voted, discussed tonight, then voted on, and then it will be signed and posted in time. Article 1, to see if the town will vote to appropriate from available funds in the treasury by transferring from available funds the following sum of $15,000 from the assessor's stabilization account to fund the assessor's revaluation line item account or take any action relative thereto. And this has been submitted by the ascendant assessors, and this is something that they usually do as they're working to do their reval. And it's a simple transfer from one of their accounts to another account, but also for that, it's coming from a stabilization account, and it will take 2/3 vote in order to do that. Article 2, to see if the town will appropriate from available funds in the treasury free cash in the following amounts. Police Department, $6,000 to the training salary account. Fire Department, $4,000 to the training wages account. Town Clerk, $2,500 to the election workers' wage account. Town Clerk, $1,500 to the election expense account. Board of Selectmen, $3,000 to the admin assistant wage account. Board of Selectmen, $2,000 to the administrative account. Town Council, $2,000 to the Town Council account. And this has been submitted by the Board of Selectmen. Explanation, these amounts are to restore funds that were previously cut from these departments, but now we're hoping that we can get them back up to their, or what they had been recognized as receiving last year. Is there a change, I believe, to be made on the town clerk?
Clerk, right?
She needs an extra $500 in the election expense account.
Correct.
So we're going to be looking at 2,000 for her on that account.
right. And just a little bit of clarification on the fire department. Most of that had to do with all the fires this fall. Coming short in
Yeah.
wages and mutual aid, et cetera. So that's a little bit more of a replenishment for an abnormal amount of fire calls.
I believe there are over 20 fire calls, mutual aid that our department attended
Sounds right.
in the months of September, October, November.
Yeah.
And I know I've heard a few complaints that they're costing us so much. Why are we going out of town? But this is a mutual aid system. And if we don't help another team, they don't help us when we have a fire. So it works out much better to be and work with our surrounding towns.
You don't get mutual aid unless you give mutual aid.
Exactly,
And the other option to that is to put a full-time fire department here at a cost of
exactly.
$800,000. So
Which
this
would
is the
cost us a
cheaper way
lot
out.
more than mutual aid.
No, and even then at full time, you'd be shorthanded. If
Yes,
there was a fire,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
you'd still have to have called firefighters. So,
And our firefighters from I've heard have done all of them, all the new ones.
Yep.
Old ones, older, have done an excellent job this year. Everybody seems to be very proud of our fire department, and our new fire truck has been performing very, very well.
The police chief mentioned that he's got 2 officers remaining to complete.
The
Bridge
training in
Academy.
the Bridge Academy,
So he's gonna need some funding there.
right? And he was cut $6,000 last year, so he's asking to get
He's actually cut 10.
replenished.
We cut 10
We cut 10.
total, yeah.
So we are replenishing what we think we can afford at this time. The same with the town clerk. She asked for an extra 500 to what we had because she just received a bill from the state for $500 that we had not taken into consideration when we were working out these previous figures. And that's for an election expense, and we don't have a choice on that. We must spend it. And we do have one election coming up this year, and we need to be prepared for it.
and I believe most of the expense was for all the early voting days for the national and the national primaries, state primaries.
Yep.
So
And it's for all the mailing for the town,
for the mail-ins too.
Mailings.
for the mailing for the town,
Yep.
yes. For the Board of Selectmen, $3,000 for one account and $2,000 for the administrative account. When we budgeted last year, we were budgeted to the very minute and the very smallest amount we could attain to. And we feel that by June, we're going to be a little overspent. So we need to add just to give ourselves a little bit of space at the end of the year. And town council, we have worked a good deal this year with using town council. And again, they were budgeted to a very extreme limit last year. We may need the extra $2,000 to finish out the accounts that we've made with them.
And that line item was reduced by 5,000 at the annual,
Yes,
so.
so we did our best at the annual to cut what we needed to, and some of it we need to put back. In Article 3, to see if the town will vote to adopt as town-owned public ways the following roads: Old Schoolhouse Road and Skyline Drive, or take any other action thereon. And that is submitted by the Board of Selectmen and the Planning Board. Any other comments?
So that, as of this morning from town council, let you relay the message, but
That it would not meet the deadline for January 27th special town meeting. Pretty much straightforward.
so I don't know, Phil, if you and Tom want to chime in now, or do you want to wait for old business?
Our impression is exactly that there's no way that that submittal could be handled in time for the town meeting, because what town council seems to be recommending is that you go through the process of voting on what really was the definitive subdivision plan filed in 2001. That plan does have a meets and bounds description of the roads, but there's no text deed accompanying it, and there's nothing that is proposing conveyance of that property to the town. So I think once that's clarified, then we would be beyond the deadline for the special town meeting.
So I think the recommendation would be to remove Article 3 at the moment. And if it all comes together, we can always do a standalone special town meeting or go to annual town meeting.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll make a motion to remove Article 3 for the time being.
second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Um,
Aye. They didn't see there'd be any possibility that it would be ready.
But when we discussed it today with the, if it magically came in tomorrow morning, not on the agenda to be conveyed to the planning board, passed on to the planning board, so that would have to be probably your next meeting in 2 weeks. And
Would put us past the deadline for
And that would put us past.
the special
Exactly.
town meeting.
There's no way it's gonna.
So, I mean, it's coming, well, we'll talk about it under old business.
Yeah,
Go over it.
I was just hoping that possibility that it could have been done, put it on the warrant, and if it wasn't done, we would just say to bypass it.
Yeah.
But if we see that it's not going to be done, then there's no need to take the extra steps.
Right.
And that's fine. Any other information for the special town meeting? Any other inputs that we should think about? Anything we've missed?
Two articles, that's pretty good.
Motion to adopt this.
Do you have a question?
No, I just didn't know if you wanted this to be ran by council first or you guys.
Why don't we adopt it?
Oh, sure.
Contingent upon
Okay.
council review.
Okay, that sounds,
I move we adopt the warrant for the special town meeting on January 27th or for January 27th with the one addition to the town clerk's expenses and the deletion of Article 3.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next item, if anyone has new business to be discussed. Nothing new, covered quite a bit. Michael, anything new? Nothing new for new business? Anything for old business to be discussed?
Yeah, Schoolhouse Drive and Road and Skyline Drive. So Bill and I talked this morning. He's had response back from Spillane and Spillane, which is the attorney for Mr. Como.
The contractors,
Yeah.
or
And
one of them.
our understanding is that Mr. Amadio, Ocam Sand and Gravel, has turned everything over to Spillane and Spillane. So having said that, they're going to have to submit the as-built from a year and a half ago or so, from when they did the top coat of pavement and they set the granite markers for the meets and bounds. And that would be in addition to the original survey by Don Para, roughly 2000, 2001. For the,
Okay,
so that seems to be all coming together. And then in that email chain I gave you, there's a town council is going to further research that one title for that easement. So,
That's the one on Skyline?
yeah. And go ahead, guys.
So far, it doesn't really appear that it's coming together. It's clear so far from talking with land planning that did the as-built in 2023. They passed everything to Spillane. Jack Amadeo's company has been reinstated and passed everything they had to Spillane. So as we understand it, for more than a year, Spillane has had everything. Now, when we get emails and the selectmen and the planning board get emails from Spillane through their paralegal, they're asking the same questions they were asking 6 months ago. So we don't know what's happening with their paper pile. And also compounded with the appears to be the same buried paper pile that town council is building. It looks like it's a back and forth between the two. So somewhere Spillane simply needs to submit what they have independent of whatever town council is advising. Also, when I go through the email the town council sent, it almost looks as if they're saying, well, gee, why don't you put before the town a vote to accept what essentially is definitive subdivision plan that was filed in 2001, without any documentation that would convey that. It's proposing to convey that to the town. So
Right,
somehow,
that's why I say we need the as-built from
yes,
land planning
correct, yeah.
is the survey company.
Land planning, so that's all that was submitted to Spillane in the 2023. And it appears that as far as land planning is concerned, there's no money owed, that everything is paid and processed that long ago.
Right? And you would require that for planning board for your 45-day or your review after it comes to the board from Spillane.
As far as the town is concerned, I don't really see how we could vote on the motion that town council has prepared.
Not at this time, no.
Because you wouldn't.
We'd have to, yeah, you'd have to change or add to the verbiage of it
Mhm.
for the as-built,
Yes.
right? Any
Okay.
questions? That's kind of the short
Yeah.
and sweet of it, but maybe not so sweet. but short.
Yes, I know,
Short.
I know. Any other old business? Paul?
If I may, I couldn't make the last meeting, but I'd like to follow up on Ken Nelson's presentation on groundwater being contaminated by road salt.
Mhm.
First of all, I have to agree with Ken. Everything he said, I think, was right on, okay? In my tenure with the state, I did drive a snowplow. I also operated a sand unit. I understand what operators have to go through in order to, provide a good job in road care. What I will say though, like in the first 3 applications this season, one was like a 5.5-inch snowstorm, okay? The other 2 that I recall were icing problems that they wanted to go out and treat the roads. And after that, we had about a 3 or 4 day dry period. All the roads dried up. My road, Daphne Road, was perfectly white. It was along with a lot of the other roads in town. I had to go to North Brookfield. I went down Ware Corner Road. I got on 148. I was the 5th car in a line of cars. And I was driving in a white cloud all the way until we got into North Brookfield. So that kind of demonstrated to me that the amount of salt being put down was pretty excessive, okay? Now, after that meeting that night that Ken Nelson was here, I will say the next morning, highway had to go out and treat roads. And that's the first time I actually saw, sand. It wasn't a high concentration of salt. So I will say they did a good job after that was all brought to the attention. Now, this has been brought up several times, okay? I know we have a new highway superintendent and everything. I know Ken Nelson has been before the board a few times. I have also, okay? And one of the things I did do in prior, coming up here, I had visited other highway departments to educate myself a little bit, talking with some of the highway supers and stuff. And also from my knowledge of driving a unit, there's two things that control the amount of material being put down, okay? One is how fast the actual sander is putting the product out. Okay, so many cubic feet per minute, if you want to think of it that way. The second thing is the operation of the actual vehicle dispensing, okay? The faster you go, the lighter the concentration, okay? Now, I noticed on these other highway departments, okay, they had the gates set on the units basically around halfway. When I did look at the units in town here, all the gates were wide open. All right, most of our sanding and treating in town is really low speed because all of our roads are slow, with the exception of 148 and Old Turnpike, which are a little bit faster. If the gates are set, to minimize, okay, and the operator wants to put down a heavier concentration, like on a hill or in a bad area, like a shady area or something like that, all he's gonna do is slow his vehicle down a little more and he can increase the concentration. So I think some of it is the education of the drivers. Maybe the highway super has to do a small training on some of the drives. I know we have people that are temporary and maybe they're not really up to speed on the actual operation. I'm not complaining, I'm just trying to make a recommendation or whatnot. Also, the state acknowledges there is a problem with groundwater contamination, okay? And the DCR, Division of Water Safety Protection, have put out a memo with some recommendations and stuff. I kind of wish maybe the board might share these with our new super. Again, I'm not trying to complain, I'm trying to help improve the situation.
Actually, I believe Patrick is
Thank you.
scheduling a class for the department and his part-time drivers, and that predates,
I know, but his information might even be willing to forward to him and have a little discussion with him, okay? I'm not trying to beat the guy up, but I do have concerns and I always have about, the over treatment of the roads. And this goes right into it, this memo, okay? And
I
try to
mean,
explain
I
that.
will say, prior to the meeting with Mr. Nelson coming in,
I mean, Ken, you have to.
that material was mixed before Pat was
I
hired.
understand it, but you have to understand for Ken, he's got a town road on each side of his property. He's probably getting more than anybody else normally gets, okay, on his property. And for me, okay, 25 years ago, I planted a row of trees in front of my property on the street side. They were evergreen trees. They grew to about 10 or 12 feet high. And the bottom 2/3 of all the branches all died. I had to take the trees out because again, it was because of road salt.
Yep.
If you want to see this in action right now, go down Rutland Road and get in front of Mike McKean's house. You'll see all the arborvitaes that he planted in front of his house to make a privacy shield. Those trees are all getting destroyed. I mean, you can see that, all right? So there is a problem. So, I mean, as a resident, I'm concerned, okay? I'm probably not gonna live long enough to see the groundwater really seriously contaminated in this town, but it is happening, it's coming, okay? And it's something that, it's a question of balancing public safety and quality of life. Well, and I know, I don't wanna see this just pushed to the side,
No,
let somebody come up and vent, say, thank you for bringing it to our attention, and walk out the door and everybody just ignores everything. I don't want to see that happen. I'd like to see it follow through.
no, and I don't think that's the case, Paul. I think Patrick has stated to the board that he is going to do training for the people on the department to bring them up to speed on the state. I mean, he worked in Holden, which has all the reservoirs and everything. So he is kind of in tune with, that side of it. So, I think we just need to give him a little time to work on it.
But this is a way to help educate them too.
I'll
Mhm.
hand that off to him.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Paul.
Anything else, old business? Except for, I have one item.
I don't have anything.
You're all set for old business?
And yeah, you just have the,
I have this, I just received this evening from the Council on Aging. They would like to continue with an activities coordinator for the Council on Aging. Of course, the one we had before had resigned at the end of the summer. And they tried doing a lot of the work themselves without the coordinator. And now they would like to see if they could put another one back on the budget for next year. And they have written a proposal for an ad in the paper for us to take a look at. And then they have also included the package was the position, title, department, and reports to, and anything else that is needed to be known. And I would like us to take time to read this over and see what we consider and make a decision on it at our next meeting. Okay. So I would like to have that put on the agenda for our next meeting, please.
Okay. January 20th,
Pardon?
January 20th.
My goodness,
yeah,
that'll be the end of the month, just about.
the next Monday's 13th, I think.
Yeah, and we need to make sure that the warrant is up before then, or by then. Or that night and signed by a constable.
Is that Martha?
Martin Luther King Day is the 20th.
Okay, so then the 21st.
Unless you want to do it
13th.
During the day? Or evening?
13th would be Monday.
Mhm.
And it has to be posted by Monday, which you can
Mhm.
do, vote it and sign it and
If
then
we did
post
it
it.
and did it in the morning. We could post the special town meeting and well, that's really all we'd have to do. And then have a meeting on the 21st. Now,
Right,
we do have a meeting tomorrow for an interview,
interview, yeah.
so I don't
Yes, we do.
think we could tack that on at this late stage.
I would.
No.
But 13th, we could.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah, Monday.
And I would highly suggest the COA reps be here for this,
On the 21st?
whenever we're doing this.
Okay, yeah.
Did you want to do this the 13th?
Mhm.
No.
No, that's the regular meeting, right?
So the regular meeting have to be on the 21st.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday.
And did everybody notice that January 9th is also now a federal holiday? In memory of the president that has just passed away. I know the post office is closed. That's where I saw the sign.
Well, that's official.
Because at first I thought that was Martin Luther King Day, and I said, oh, we're up on the 9th, and then it
Right.
dawned on me, no. And I went back and I reread it and said, oh,
I don't think it's a permanent thing. It's just.
no, it's just for this
Just to the
year.
9th.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah. Because he's still in, like,
because he would fall into President's Day, right? February,
Yeah.
along
Yeah.
with all the other ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's laying in state now,
Yeah.
so this would be
Yeah.
appropriate, I think. And I didn't check the flag in front of the church, whether that's half-staff, but I know the ones at the fire station was already at half-staff.
The
When I
school
went
as
by.
well.
Yeah,
This, yeah, the town flag is at half.
the what?
It is at half over on the common.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, yeah.
Susan just
Yeah.
said, that it was.
the kids to the schools have it off, right? I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I just know that the post office is not open.
Wonder if it's just federal offices.
I think so. I think banks would probably still be.
Yeah, probably just federal.
And no mail going
Unless
out.
Mara steps in.
Yeah, true. She could declare it for the whole
She
thing.
could.
Okay, any other business, any other information for this evening's meeting?
I get nothing, but there is another person on Zoom
Yes.
that we talked. The building inspector earlier about.
Mr. Stark,
We wanna hear anything?
does anybody on Zoom have anything they would like to add?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes?
Yeah, I got word from somebody that Mr. Lanciani is trying to start something up. He's saying that I have a new building on my property, which I don't.
Let's just give your name and your address for the recording.
Oh, yes, thank you. Chris Stark, 680 Spencer Road, Ocam.
Thank you. Yeah, he did mention that there's another building that was built. We don't know anything about that, so could you
Okay.
enlighten us?
Yeah, no, there is no other building that's built. I don't know what he's talking about. We've got our chicken coop that's been there for 15 years since we've lived here. I don't know if he saw that and was confused, but that's always been on the plot plan. And we have our garden. I mean, I don't have any clue what he is talking about. And that's kind of sent up a red flag, made me a little concerned that he's starting to try to antagonize me. I don't understand why, per se.
Is that Bryn's Bread?
Yes. Yes, we have a box truck on the property. I mean, that's what I've been working on for my wife, for her business. But I mean, beyond that, that's the only thing that's been added to the property. Did he say anything about the building itself or what it looks like or where it's located?
No, he just said there was an additional building.
And it was closer to the lot line
Yeah,
than
close.
his other buildings,
Yeah.
than your other
He
buildings.
did reference the building that you put up that went through the zoning board of appeals,
Yep.
as not having followed the, whatever it was.
Regulations.
Approved at the zoning board of appeals. We don't know the details of any of that, but that was the other, his item of concern.
So that was already taken care of before when we went through, because he had originally thought that we put an addition on the building that was already here. And then after he looked at the plot plan, he realized that he misread it. That's when we went through the zoning board of appeals. So I don't know what building he's talking about, and we've got like a meat bird coop, and we have another like small shed that you can pick up and move. But beyond that, we have nothing else anchored to the earth at all. Everything else is just stuff that can be rolled around and moved. So I'm just concerned that he is looking to stir something up. I do feel that he has a vendetta against me for some reason. I don't quite know why. But I wanted to make it clear that we do not have new buildings on the property that are attached to the earth. Not at all.
Chris, on the ZBA ruling, did they give you a list of things you still had to do or paperwork to file or anything like that?
They said that at some point they were going to send us some information, but nobody ever sent us any information.
Okay,
So we've just kind of waited around basically at that point. The building itself, he had checked out, but he hasn't given me anything else beyond that. And I have not heard from him since nearly a year now. So
Yeah.
I'm just surprised that he's opened this up again out of the blue like this.
okay.
I mean, it might be in your benefit to maybe get a hold of the zoning board of appeals, and if you didn't receive it, see if you can get a copy of it.
Okay, yep,
And that would let you know maybe what he's talking about.
We did receive, I know Edna, Holloway sent me a thing saying that there were no appeals to the decision that our building would remain in position. That was the last thing that we received from the town. That was in April or May, I think it was. So, yeah, I think it was late May.
Because he made it sound like there were conditions to that ruling. What he stated tonight.
Yeah.
Unless I misheard him.
Yeah, there was nothing, no stipulations in what we received. We didn't receive anything written from the town, nor did we receive anything from the building commissioner.
Well, he referenced the zoning board of appeals, so might be in your interest to follow up with them
Okay.
in case something got missed either on whose ever end.
Do you think I should reach out to Carl?
I would,
Okay.
just to
Yeah.
make sure that you didn't by happenstance or the US mail or whatever, not receive what you should have.
Gotcha.
If
Okay.
what he's saying is, because he's under that impression there were stipulations.
Yeah, no, and I'm just surprised that it's now January and now he's bringing it up. If it was a concern of his, I'm surprised he didn't bring it up in June or July or I mean, he had lots of time to say, hey, this, you're supposed to do this. And it just seems odd that he's bringing it up as saying there's another building that's attached to the, the earth on your property. It strikes me as odd. And I just feel that he's been kind of targeting us and I don't know. I just don't like it. So I wanted to make it clear there are no additional buildings, but I will reach out to Carl Lindley and I'll talk to him.
Yeah, I think that would be your best point to start there.
Okay. I can do
Either
that.
that or I'd be
'Cause this
willing
is
to
all
do a
new to
site
us,
visit
too,
with the
tonight.
building inspector and have him point it out.
What was that?
Would that be acceptable
Yeah.
for the board for me
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
that? I would be willing to go with the building inspector to your property and have him point out exactly what it is he is making reference to.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would like to know exactly, definitely. Do you know which building he's speaking of or not at all?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You just accompany the commissioner to do that.
I would go with him and check it out and then refer it back to the zoning board if need be.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'll reach out to Carl and I'll talk to him and then we'll go from there. And then I'll reach out to you, Lucy, and see if we can do that too.
Okay, that would be fine.
Anything else, Chris?
No, I'm all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, have a nice night.
Yep. good
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
Everyone else is all set?
Mhm.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second. Backwards.
I'll
I'm
make
in
a
a hurry.
motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
7:01.